Did your battery life crash after updating to iOS 26? You're not alone. This update introduced some powerful features, but they are secretly draining your battery life. I'm Protech and I have the 7 setting fixes to stop the drain and get your all-day battery life back. For me, before updating to iOS 26, I had my battery maximum capacity to 97%, and after the update, just after 2 to 3 days, my maximum capacity reduced to 95%. So I got frustrated and I found 7 amazing ways with which we can actually increase our battery health, and I'm going to show it to you step by step. So make sure to not skip any part of this video and watch this video until the end. Do you know what is the single biggest battery killer in iPhone? Well, it is going to be the background app refresh. This lets apps update content even when you're not using them. So how do you stop it? Step 1. Go to settings, tab general, select background app refresh. If you scroll down, you can find this option. Once you are in this option, just do not turn it off completely, but just change it to use on Wi-Fi only, because when you turn it off completely, your functionality will get hurt. So better it, manually toggle off all the apps you don't need constantly running, like games or shopping apps. For me, I don't need some apps to constantly run, such as the games which I have, the shopping apps. So like this, just manually turn off the toggle for all the apps which you don't need, and for the other apps, just keep it limited to just Wi-Fi only. Next, do you know that your GPS is a constant power draw? You don't know? Well, okay, let me show it to you. Again, navigate to settings, tap on privacy and security. This will be available in the bottom corner. Once you are in the privacy and security, just click on the location services. One important thing which you have to do is to make sure that none of the apps you have always. Just make sure that it is just set to while using the app. And moreover, if you don't need some apps to just not use it, just change it to never. So this will make sure that the apps never access your GPS. I mean, for most of the apps, just change it to never. Like for DeepSeek, for my Gboard, I mean for everything which you don't need. Now do you know, hidden deep inside the location services are the system services. Scroll to the very bottom. Here you can see the system services. Scroll and then click on it, and then make sure to switch off everything you don't need, especially location based alerts and the location based suggestions. These two are going to be constantly pinging your iPhone GPS, so your battery constantly start getting drained. Now, do you know one more thing? The default mail app which we have in our iPhone, that is going to be mail. This is too aggressive on our iPhone. So the one thing which you can do, what I did, is going to be completely uninstall it and start using other alternatives such as Gmail or Outlook. Or either if you're going to be using the mail application, then just go to accounts, tap fetch new data, and then change it to hourly or even manually. This stops your phone from constantly checking for new emails, which saves a huge ton amount of power. Now, if you're using an OLED iPhone, that is 12 and new year. For me, I am using iPhone 16, so I have no OLED display. Manually adding the dark mode saves huge battery life. So how do we do it? We can do it in two ways. One, open your control center, click on add a control, scroll down all the way here to display and brightness, click on dark mode. Just make sure your dark mode is turned on at all times. The other way which we can do it is by directly going to settings. Directly go to settings, click on display, just a minute, yeah, click on display and brightness. From here, just choose dark. Instead of light, choose dark. If you need, you can just choose a dark mode schedule for after sunset, pure black pixels or off pixels, and that saves a ton of power. You must be thinking, those fancy animations in iOS 26 looks good? Well, you know what? This also consumes lots of power. So, How do you actually solve it? Again, go to settings, tap accessibility once you're in the settings. Accessibility can be found just below the general. Once you click on accessibility, go to motion. Once you're in the motion, just turn on the reduce motion. The reduce the motion of the user interfaces, including the parallax effect of icons. That is, the smooth fade transitions are much less demanding on the battery now. If you have an iPhone 14 Pro, 15 Pro or 16 Pro, so always on display is a big drain. Go to settings, again go to display and brightness. Now go to auto lock and then set it to 1 minute max. 30 seconds or 1 minute is going to be the best thing for your screen. Now apply these 7 fixes and your iOS 26 battery drain should be completely fixed. You don't have to choose between features and power. If your battery life is back, hit that like button, subscribe to Protech Genius, and let me know in the comments which tip saved your phone.